Hello, welcome to Also Driven. I'm Jim and I'm in a field just outside Chester with some porta potties. Why am I in a field? Well, the Gay Classic Car Group, who are these guys, they have a summer fun day where members can bring their cars and we show them off, and we also have a little car gymkhana. And there's a man in an Audi. I like Audis now because I've got an Audi. We'll take a little look around some of the cars, but we'll start off then with this Saab. This is Mark's 9000 Turbo. It was actually at the NEC this year. Remember they did the 3 or 4 days at the NEC, and Mark was actually working on the car. I think it's a Carlson. Yes, it is. It's a Carlson, which gives you, I think the body kits. Yeah, I think it's sort of the body kit came with it. And this is Mark's other half, and he's got his 3.5 litre Rover V8, which is rather gorgeous, and he's going to start it up. And there really is nothing like the burble of a Rover V8. Lovely things. Oh, you can just smell the unburned hydrocarbons. Oh yes, and we even have classic refreshments. This is one of the reasons I really like this club, because everything is completely different. So you've got a Mazda Bongo Friendly, a Porsche 911, a Rover 75. This is another car that was at the NEC. It was... I've forgotten the name of the owner. God, I'm terrible at this. But this was being rebuilt from a shell. And because it was a restoration show, he basically had it trailered in. And it's nice to actually see it back on the road. Hillman Imp. Ooh, interesting interior on the Imp. I wonder what the seats are out of. They look vaguely Rover-ish. Interesting. Another 75. The 75s seem to be the official club car. Everyone's got one. Lovely Range Rover. This is Law's Bond Bug, which actually, you know, you can watch a little bit of him doing the auto test in it. So I'll insert that now. You really do have to like orange, I think. But they are such a 70s car. Richard and his... it's not an Allegro, it is a Van Damme Pla 1500. And again, another car that was at the NEC this year that was being worked on. It was getting a retrim inside. So that's the all-new headlining and trim that Richard fitted at the show at the NEC. And he has brought some accessories which really give you the idea of the sort of person who would have owned a Van Damme Pla 1500 in the 1970s. And we have the Tipo, which was recently in an accident. Yeah, it's you can't really see it terribly well, but I ran over a cyclist. I know it sounds very glib, but he was okay. And he admitted it was his fault, and he's going to organise getting paid to get everything sorted out on it, which is very, very nice. So Rob's a lovely bloke who just made a bit of a mistake one afternoon in Cambridge, and has pretty much taken full responsibility for it, so that's quite nice. Again, you know, what other club is going to have this and this in it? Silver Seraph. These are really quite rare because this is from this era where Rolls-Royce was kind of getting gently split up. We actually did a little bit of the Gymkhana in this earlier. It's actually quite a nice bit of kit. It's very analog inside. It's not all electric. It's quite a fun bit of kit, and it was one of the very few cars that didn't lose traction going around on the course. And insert Princess Anne jokes. Mini. Mini was probably the car that actually lost the most traction going around on the Gymkhana. Probably because of the massive wheels on it. Lovely little Polo. God, I remember these. I actually learned to drive. Well, I learned to drive in an FSO 125P. It was my grandfather's. But I did my test in a Volkswagen Polo, identical to this. It was just the height of 1980s. Rather lovely early 70s Maxi. Very nice condition. Do like that. And the last few cars. The thing is with the GCCG is they do like their British cars. And this is a very clean looking Rover. 820 maybe? It's quite swishy. Let's have a look around the back. Yep, it's an 820. They're very clean. I mean, they're a very sharp looking car. Child of the Rover 800, the 75, which again is the club car. MGZR. These things are so cheap. It would be really nice. Van Dampla, again, this time just as a model designation as opposed to the manufacturer. Hyacinth Bouquet, Eat Your Heart Out. This thing is really lovely. Automatic. Full leather interior. Lots of wood trim. Very nice. And then we have the only Rover Streetwise that came with painted bumpers. This was a special edition. It was specifically ordered from the factory this way. It has a rather unique body kit, kind of like it was in the same sort of style as the Polo Dune and various other sort of like semi-cross country vehicles at the time that were coming out that sort of, you know, filled this role of, oh, we need SUVs, but we don't actually make an SUV. This one's a 2-litre with an automatic gearbox. But the important thing is, if we can get right in, it has the individual rear seats. Oh, it's me with ducks. That must be 5 by now.
It is, but you're in charge here.
It is, but you're in charge.
Right, frisbees. Close. That was the frisbee throwing. Cost us time. Right, ball throwing.
Handles the bumps very well, doesn't it? It's good. You'll get a good time.
Okay, slow. Blew it over!
Oh, well, we're not going to get it on time, all right.
This is where I went wrong last time. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Keep going.
Ah!
Oh, right.
So Chris, that owns the farm here, is letting people drive the tractor. And guess what? I'm going to drive the tractor.
Right, so don't
Right.
bounce up and down.
Don't bounce up and down.
No.
Okay, this is Chris. Chris is going to show me how to drive a tractor.
Yeah. So you're going to grab that handle down there so you can pull your steering wheel towards you. So that
Oh, this one.
So pull it down somewhere where it's comfortable.
Okay.
So turn the engine on. Just a key, standard
Do I do
set up. No, you don't need to do anything like that.
Okay, alright. Okay, we have a working
We
tractor.
have a working tractor. Now on this tractor, basically everything to do with going forward and back is orange. So you've got park, forward and back here. You've got your accelerator down there, also orange.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
And you haven't got gears, but you've got kind of potential top speed. So at the moment it's top speed.
But,
So we'll put it down to 1. It's got 2 settings basically. I can set what my top speed is going to be in each of those 2 kind of 1
okay,
and
more
2.
importantly, where's the brakes?
Right, now you've got clutch, you've got brake. Now they're not technically needed at any point because
Okay.
it will do that, but
Yeah.
if you just shove your foot on the brake and it will stop.
Okay.
You don't need to put your foot on the clutch. We're going to go into first, so
And up,
up and up.
and off
And
it
it'll
goes.
start moving. So you'll go press the accelerator now and it'll start moving forward. So you go around the end, we'll go do his slalom course if you wish.
Okay, this is different.
Yes.
Oh,
It is remarkably easy to drive backwards and forwards.
yeah, although, I mean, we rented one of those things that Laws has, you know, those big Jeep or big
Yeah.
truck things to come over. I was genuinely really surprised how easy something that size is to drive.
Yeah.
You know?
And you're sat in the middle of the tractor here, so
Yeah.
you've got all 4 corners equally distanced pretty much around you.
Yeah.
So as you kind of get to know how big your tractor is and what kind of gaps you can fit between. And it's dead simple.
Oh,
Anyone can do it. It becomes more challenging when you've got a big piece of machinery on the back and it's 16 foot wide and you're playing with your joystick to change different settings and different movements on your equipment. But
so we were talking in the car park that this is possibly one of the most expensive vehicles here. How
Yeah.
much is it worth?
about £120,000.
Okay.
So it's only a small item. It's only a little one. You know, the bigger version of this is 180,000.
Okay. You didn't fancy going down the road to Clarkson's farm and getting a Lamborghini?
No,
Okay, alright.
no, very unreliable. Very difficult to get parts for.
So just like the cars?
Yes, just like the cars. Yes.
All right, okay.
Yes, if you need to do anything to them, usually they talk to you in Italian, which means that you've got to have done an Italian course before you can service one.
There is a thing where you can drive these if you're like very young, isn't there?
Yes, you can. You can drive a tractor at 13, technically, and yes, with L plates on, and then you can
On
get
the road?
Yeah, and then you can get your provisional license and drive your tractor up and down the road, public highway.
Okay.
This is why very often some of the people you see driving tractors tend to be very young, they tend to be farmers' sons. Now, if you want, you can move your speed thing up into 2, and it'll go forward a little bit quicker. And you'll bounce up and down a little bit faster, and I won't because I've not got any suspension.
Okay, so I'm just basically killing your back.
No, it's fine.
Okay. It's the speed control because the dip bounces up and down.
Yeah.
My foot bounces
Now,
up and down.
What you end up doing in reality is playing with your speed controller there, so that if you pull it down to 1, put your foot to the floor, and then start to move, you can move that up and down, and you can modulate your speed on that. Go on the foot on the brake.
There we go.
And back into park with the selector. That's it. Turn it off. Put your steering wheel back out of the way.
Absolute star. Thank you very much.
No.
That was the GCCG Summer Fun Day. It was actually a weekend thing and you could go camping, but I was working so I couldn't go to the whole thing. I have to say, it was a lot of fun. Driving a tractor was really nice. Probably there's going to be people that's going to say, why do you have a gay car club? To which my arsing answer is always, we're not gay, the cars are gay. But really what it is as much as we have huge amounts of acceptance in the UK, I mean, it's 90% of people have no problem with gay people. But that leaves 10% that do. And that's across the general population. And car clubs kind of attract sometimes a certain type of person who's maybe not the most liberal, to say the least. So it gives you a fair chance that one of those 1 out of 10 people who have a problem with it are going to be in the club. And they're going to make an issue of it. And they're going to make an issue of you. And that's not nice. Because at the end of the day, we're all there because we love cars and we love doing stuff with cars and we enjoy stuff with cars. We're not there to be made feel less than human or to be, yeah. Anyway, didn't want to leave on a downer, but that's why we have a Gay Car Club. Because A, you don't have to have a classic car, and B, you don't have to be gay. You can come along, you can enjoy all the fun. It's a totally, and I quote, in air quotes, safe space for whatever you are and whatever you want to do. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully catch you again soon, and see you in the next one. Bye!